This is the way these things should come stock.
Quite of a night and day difference from stock to what you've done now.
Oh, earth-shattering difference.
The voice of the customer.
Hey everybody, thanks again for watching another episode of The Voice of the Customer. My name is Rich as per usual. Today I've got a really great customer with a good story. This is Tom. You're actually pretty close from Bend,
Oregon.
Bend, Oregon. Tell us a little bit about your story of your Sprinter, how you got it, and maybe how you ended up getting here to Henderson's. And you have some unique things that you want to share for people that own Sprinters, so I'll let you take it away.
So this is my 2022 24D Winnebago Navion. When I first got it, I was strongly recommended to put Fox shocks on it, and that would really help improve the ride. I did that. The ride never got where I wanted to be. It was a bummer trying to pass trucks on the road. Wind was horrible. If the wind got up to 40 miles per hour, I was parking and I was done. And I researched the internet. I came upon somebody installing a SuperSteer track bar. And they said this made a huge difference. And so I researched it, and at the end of his video, he said you can try and install this yourself, like he did, or you can go to Henderson lineup and have them install it. And I was thinking I'd have to drive halfway across the country, but it ended up being just 3 hours from my home. So I came here, I had them do a test drive, and then they gave me a series of recommendations. And a year ago, I went and put on their track bar, the 2 sway bars and front struts, and the ride was incredible. It got to the point where I enjoyed passing trucks. It would a lot of times, I wouldn't even know the wind would be 60 miles per hour because my RV was driving perfectly. The only issue that was left was the Fox shocks created a harsh ride. Anytime I hit a bump, it was like, bam, it felt like the earth was coming unglued. And recently I drove down to Phoenix, Arizona, and going across from Las Vegas to Phoenix, that road is horrible. If you've ever driven on it, it is filled with potholes, and it felt like the rig was coming apart. So I came back and did the last 2 recommendations they have, which I put their new shocks on, and this helper spring. Now this thing feels like I'm driving a sports car. It's incredible. It's smooth. The noise is so much decreased. I don't really hear anything rattling around. I do a lot of soundproofing in there. But now it's amazing. The control is beautiful. This is the way these things should come stock.
Yeah. One of the things that people may or may not know is that we didn't just say, well, hey, let's make some parts for this. We actually invested in a Sprinter just like this one, did quite a bit of R&D on it. And one thing we found, and you can verify this is true, is that, you know, those shocks are pretty close inboard. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the problem that we found was a lot of that slow speed sway, that it wasn't controlled. And you're saying now with the unique setup that you have and the synergy of those parts, that pretty much is virtually gone now, that slow speed sway?
Oh, yeah, my girlfriend would get in it, and I mean, when we went over like a speed bump,
yeah,
she wanted to get out because it scared her so bad. Yeah. Now, she doesn't even notice it.
Yeah, we have I'll show you this here, part of the video right here. You'll see that Tommy's actually shaking a stock, and it is just swaying back and forth. And then after we put everything on, I mean, it is rigid, it's holding its weight. So I can understand why your girlfriend's like, let me out before we go over that. That's crazy. So, wow, it sounds like it's made a radical difference for you.
Oh, yeah, I rave about this place all the time. What Henderson lineup did for this RV is just incredible. It makes it a joy to drive. You don't even think about it. I go at higher speeds on the highway than I did before. I don't feel as fatigued after driving for 4 to 6 hours, and it's just incredible, earth-shattering.
All right, so I'll pay you that $20 later for all that good stuff.
I thought it was 50.
No, what? No, thanks for what you said. I really appreciate it. It's people like you. If we didn't have customers like you, we wouldn't even have a business. So we really appreciate it. Thanks so much, Tom.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching this video. If you got value from it, please hit that like button, subscribe, and then you'll be notified when new videos like this are uploaded. Until we see you in another video or on the road, we wish you nothing but safer and happier driving.